Hello, this is my Homebrew Wednesday for this week, and I've been brewing today, which means I'm pretty late. I started brewing at 6 my time and now it's 11 p.m. So I'm kind of tired, but I'm quite happy with what I got. I can't at this moment film my brewing since I don't have a camera which is not attached to a computer, and it's just not practical for me to take it into the kitchen. But anyway, today I'm drinking this Olde English apple cider, semi-dry. It's nice. It was left here by my brother-in-law. Last weekend when he and his girlfriend were here. So that's nice. I'm also gonna talk about something that I got from my brother-in-law's girlfriend, who is from Finland, and it's a special Finnish beer I will talk about to you today, and hopefully next week as well when I've tasted it, because we'll taste it on New Year's Eve. I only got one bottle and you can't buy it in Sweden, and I doubt you can buy it anywhere outside of Finland. And also I'm gonna tell you about the 2 brews I've done this week, or within the last 3 days I've done 2 brews, and that was nice. 2 days ago, Christmas Eve, I did a brew which is a Citra single hop British UK pale ale, or India pale ale, depends on what you want to call it. The alcohol isn't that high, it's about 5.6 or something. I think it will be at the end of the fermentation, and it has really nice color to it and smells really good out of the airlock. And I'm gonna do a dry hopping on that in about a week or something. When primary fermentation is done, I will hopefully put it into a secondary and do the dry hopping in the secondary with Citra as well, though, since it's a single hop beer. I'm making this especially for my friend who loves the Citra hop and has asked me for, since I started brewing, about making a Citra single hop, and since he liked my Citra Amarillo and Cascade double IPA, I think this will be good as well. And today I've been brewing an Irish red ale, quite traditional in the sense of the choice of grains and hops, but the wort tasted very promising on that as well. So I hope it will be done by my birthday at the end of the next month. Both the fermentation and the bottle conditioning, I hope will be done. The red ale I should probably save longer, really, but we'll see what happens. Well, that's what I've been doing in the last week. I didn't have time for the Homebrew Wednesday last week because my girlfriend got home early, and we live in a very small studio apartment, and I don't really like to record videos when she's at home. And well, now I'm gonna talk to you about the the Finnish beer that I got. It's called Sahti in Finnish. I don't really know what it means, but it's a beer which is made in a special way. I think it's made without a boil, and it's also sometimes made with bread, and it's also always made with baker's yeast instead of beer yeast, and that will be really interesting to taste, and I'll tell you about it when I have tasted it, because I think as far as exclusivity goes, you won't get much more exclusive than that, because I guess I tried the Three Floyds Juggernaut IPA once, and that's quite exclusive, but especially here in Sweden. But anyway, in America it's probably available at least to a few million people, maybe 10, since it's available in 3 or 4 states, and this Finnish thing is only available in Finland, which only has 6 million people, and it's probably not available everywhere, since you couldn't see it on the state monopoly liquor sites. So that will be really interesting. I have read about it for about a year and been interested in it, but I haven't been to Finland in a few years, and it was really fun, really nice. That's should we call her my sister-in-law for ease, since none of us are really married or anything. We're really not in-laws, but let's call her my sister-in-law. She lives in Finland, and she could buy it for me when she came here for Christmas, or for the Swedish holiday, which is called Santa Lucia Day, which is on the 13th of this December, but we had the party for it on the 16th, because it's easier to do it in the weekends when people are working and studying and everything. And well, I think I'm gonna do sometime in the future a video on wild yeasts. I've used it for baking, but since quite a few people do the inmate brews, I thought maybe doing the wild yeast from growing, you grow it from the outsides of the raisins and maybe prunes or dried apricots, and I thought maybe that's more inmatey than using stuff from the supermarket. So I'll show you how to grow yeast from raisins or other dried fruits, if anyone's interested. If you're not, don't watch it. Well, anyway, happy Homebrew Wednesday and Happy New Year. If you can get this Olde English Cider, you should try it. It's quite nice and easy to drink. You might even be able to give it to people who don't really like brews. And it's not that expensive, even though it's quite expensive here in Sweden because of the taxes, but try it. It's really nice. And I'm gonna have to buy beer for New Year's, which isn't that great, but anyway, I only have my raspberry lambic style beer, and I really don't want to drink all of that since it takes years to make. But well, happy Homebrew Wednesday and Happy New Year. See you next year. Bye bye.